Here we got Vlad. This is his new car. He's gonna try to put an exhaust on here. That's his first mod. He's gonna do it himself. Have you ever worked on a car before?
Not really.
No, this one just sit at home.
Unless it was changing the tires with you in the past, but not really.
This one just sit at home play video games all day. Now he's gonna get into the car game and putting on his own exhaust that he got from eBay. Okay. Fresh start here. So I'm leaving him with the task of unhooking. Paradox a little sick here. Unhooking the exhaust from down there and the grommets and all that stuff, and then once I get back, I'll help him mount it. All right, there we go. Vlad did it by himself. I just came back from sushi and stuff, and it's all in. It took him about what? How long? 3 hours?
2.5.
2.5 hours. Okay. All right, we got gasket on. Why is this not lined up? You gotta line them up as tight as clean as possible. You see that? Yeah. This one's kind of crooked right here. There we go, there we go. So here it comes. That's sounding pretty good. All right, we're over here. Where are we at?
Primetime Customs.
Primetime Customs in Auburn. Look at this thing. They got all the sick rides. So they not only do sick restorations like this thing. Oh man, Camaro's badass. Look at this. They're gonna fix my C8 as well. So I was talking to him earlier, and my only concern was that when you're laying wrap on a bumper that's been repainted, you gotta prep it correctly. Otherwise, when you lay wrap on there and it's been like, let's say it's re-clear coated right here and it's not done right, the wrap's gonna rip the clear coat off. And he says that the magic number is 800 grit. So if you 800 grit sand this, are you gonna sand the whole thing?
We sand the whole thing. So
can I put you on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 800 grit, we're gonna sand 800 substantial to clear coat over. So we do our repair. We'll go ahead and sand that properly. We'll putty it. We'll primer it, and then we'll spot our color in. So if this is, you know, let's say our damaged areas right here, we're only going to spray color probably out to this area.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to re-clear coat the whole bumper.
The whole thing.
The whole thing will be re-clear coated.
Okay,
but the proper adhesion for clear over clear is 800 grit. So all the rest of the bumper needs to be sanded with 800 to apply the clear coat over to where it will actually adhere.
So it's actually not my fault when the wrap rips it off, because they either
they didn't prep it properly,
or they only sand it with finer than 800. Correct. And it won't stick. So
if you do 1,000 or let's say 1,500 grit or 2,000, it won't stick. It will stick, but if you go put tape on it, it's going to peel it.
Okay, so that's why. If you guys are wondering why your clear coat is peeling, it's because that's what happened and they didn't do it correctly. All right, so we're gonna reorder this thing and then I'll pick it up and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so now that we got the Corvette dropped off to be fixed, we're gonna take the Audi on a vacation trip. So I did a whole bunch of stuff to the Audi that was kind of off camera. So here you can see how I fixed the back. All I did was just rewrapped it, this piece, and this piece, because that stain that was right there from the bird poop, that was permanent. So anything that gets on this glitter will permanently stain, and you just have to redo it. Down here I did some upgrades, and I got a carbon fiber splitter. It's a little dirty, but this one is the perfect length, and it does this nice swoop thing right here. So the splitter is on, as well as the front splitter. Hey, this thing looks super aggressive. Because this one's flat, I do have to like put something under here to brace it so that it kind of just sits evenly. If you don't put something under here, it's gonna flop around. So we also put in a new front grille. So the old grill used to be kind of chromish. Now this is all black. It's a little dirty. I'm gonna spray that off before we head out, but that's looking way better. When I first did this, there was a big white line that went down the middle. Now I fixed it with a nice overlap right here. Look at that. Perfect. You can't even tell it. There's a seam there. So this material seams very well. There you go. You put me in the shade, you can kind of see where that seam is, but when the light hits it, impossible to see. Looking good. All right, so we're about to head up to Tahoe right now and get some pictures of this thing and some nice scenery. All right, here we go, boys. About to hit the sea-doos. Let's go. We're not tipping it. little contact look. All right, here we go. We're popping that. What is this? Oh, that's fancy. The drink is smoked out. Okay. How's it taste?
It smells like fire, like firewood.
Sick. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Send me all the pictures. What? You can send me all the pictures.
All right, here we go. I already ate a piece. This is the scallops. Okay. Lobster risotto. Oh, fancy salad. And then he's got the meatball. Okay. We got Michelle with the deluxe Wellington.
Foie gras, lobster, puree potatoes, roasted vegetables, and the meat base. Okay? Enjoy.
Ours all looks the same. What do you think, honey?
Huh?
Is it good?
I haven't tasted it. Looks amazing.
Looks amazing indeed. Ooh, hold on. Let me see.
Awesome, thank you.
That looks fancy.
You just put that.
Put it.
Thank you.
What do you think, Mina?